Shabasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Pade Devi Satyavatyaय Namo Namah
Vrindaya Tulsi Devaya Priyaya Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Pade Devi Satyavatyaय
Vrindaya Tulsi Devaya Priyaya Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Pade Devi Satyavatyaय Namo Namah
Vrindaya Tulsi Devaya Priyaya
Maharani Thank you. Namo Tulsi Krishna Preyasi Namo Tulsi Krishna Preyasi Namo Namo Tulsi Krishna Preyasi Radha Krishna Seva Pavo Se Abhirasi Radha Krishna Seva Pavo Se Abhirasi Je Tumar Sharan Laye Tar Bancha Purna Krito Kori Korotari Vrindavana Bhati More Abhilas Bilasunge Dioba Nayane Heribo Sada Jugala Ruparati Nayane Heribo Sada Jugala Ruparati E Nivedandhar Shakti Anugata Karo Deva Adhikar Diye Karo Nitadhati Deva Krishna Dasa Krishna Vishnu Bhakti Paridevi Satyavatyaya Namo Namah Vrindaye Tulsi Vrindaye Tulsi Devya Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Paridevi Satyavatyaya Namo Namah Vrindaye Tulsi Devya Priyaye Vrindaye Tulsi Devya Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Paridevi Satyavatyaya Namo Namah
Vrindaye Tulsi Devya Priyaye
Tulsi Maharani ki Jai.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to any of those who snuck in last night. It's great to have everyone together. One of the great benefits of having Krishna Prabhu here is you'll notice his Kirtan style is deliberate. Of course, it's spontaneous because it comes from his heart, but his pronunciation is well studied. So you might have noticed that not too lost. If you look at the word Tulsi, the best you can get out of the middle A is a very short stop, not a long, drawn out Tulasi. So that's why in the first couple of lines we were a little off, because we were saying Tulsi Krishna and we were saying Tulsi Krishna, which is just one of the habits that gets ingrained in the ISKCON culture, and then we don't question it until Krishna Gada comes along. So we can be attentive, we can learn from the senior devotees, and they're a very deliberate way of being helpful in carrying on the Sampradaya so we don't stray into various habits that may be unseemly. Today, we're going to chant Japa. Maybe we could turn the lights down a little bit so it doesn't seem so electrified in here. And I first offer my humble obeisances to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who insisted that those who move forward on the path of devotional service would make a vow to chant at least 16 rounds a day, and attentively so. So that's a challenge throughout one's life, and it's a worthy challenge that has unlimited payoffs. And we also offer our respectful obeisances to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in whose footsteps we are attempting to follow. We may note that every day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanted Japa himself, as evidenced from his stay in Vrindavan. I recur when he would trek to Imlital. And at Imlital, the place where we're going to go when we're in Vrindavan, he would sit down early morning and chant till late morning, repeating the Maha Mantra again and again. And today we are going to the Samadhi of Srila Haridas Thakur. And we'll talk more about the holy name there. But he's a testament in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's presentation of Srimad Bhagavatam to the world of the power of a holy name, that it transcends all bodily designations. And those who engage in chanting the holy name of the Lord become free from bodily designations. There are many verses, but I'll delay them until we're at Haridas Thakur's Samadhi. But today, for our Japa session, I'm going to talk about the undo button available to each soul. People like undo buttons, evidenced by the first Apple computer that produced a function that you could Command Z. And Command Z undoes what you did. That was one of the main features that sold the first Apple computer. Nobody else had the function, and before that people used typewriters. And the most popular item for typewriters was called whiteout. And only Vishnu Gada probably remembers that. Maybe a few of us. I hate to traumatize anybody, but we used to type on paper. And if you made a mistake, there was a little bottle with a tiny little brush that would unscrew from the top, and you'd erase what you did. Not erase it, you'd cover it over with the substance that was supposed to be the exact same color of the paper. Never quite made it, but then you'd have to put it back in the typewriter and type again. That was an extremely profitable company, because everyone makes mistakes, and material life is fraught with missteps. So we always wish we had an undo button. Well, we do. And the mantra is, if you don't like what you've created for yourself, and we're not dead stones, we have volition. Therefore, the first step in recovery from any bad habit is to admit one's own part in it. And admitting that somehow or other, as Lord Chaitanya said, have fallen into this material ocean. And wanting to undo it, we can realize that if we created it, we can uncreate it. But how do we do that? Well, karma is a consequence. We start somewhere, and there's a sequence of events that unfolds. And there are various ways in the Vedas to atone for missteps, sins, but they don't fix the problem. We want to reform the tendency to commit sinful activities. And that, according to our tradition, is through sound. Anavriti Shabda, the last verse of the Vedanta Sutra says, we can become uncovered, or we can reverse the tendency for sinful activity by sound. And what is that tendency? If we look at various Vedic words, Sanskrit words, one that's relevant in this context is vasana. It comes from the root word vas, which means to remain. And it literally means fragrance. You may notice if you've ever been in a hotel room that's odoriferous, and you maybe put some camphor in your room. As soon as you take the camphor out, the odoriferousness comes back. Well, in a similar way, we may attempt to overcome various tendencies. That is, tendency comes from the word ten, which means to stretch towards something. It's our inclination to act in a certain way. But the deepest of inclinations are called vasana, and they are a kind of fragrance that Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Okay, so some practical points. The vasana, if we think of it metaphorically or in the literal sense of the word, as a fragrance, we've picked up a certain tendency, or there's a fragrance that underlies everything that we do in our lives. Tendency to do things in a certain way. Everyone has it. It pervades our material body. Our prarabdha means our tendency carried over from the last life to act in a certain way, think in a certain way. We see through the lens of the body we have now and the mind we have now. How can it ever change? Not by watching 1 million YouTube videos on self-help. That will only temporarily cover the problem, as putting camphor in your room upstairs. It will only temporarily reduce the odoriferousness. We've come to this point by exposure. We've exposed ourselves karanam guna sangosya sarasat yoni janmasu, to the modes of material nature in various ways. So the way to change that, to transform oneself, is by association with Krishna. And the best way, the most direct way, yat brahma sakshat kritanishyapi vinashamayati vinana bodhai. As Rupa Goswami says, by associating with the holy name of the Lord, one overcomes the vasana, or the prarabdha karma. And whatever resistance we feel, this is a good thing to notice when we're chanting, that there's resistance, like, well, you can't do this. Because the odoriferousness of due to our previous exposures is so strong, we think it can't be overcome. But the Shastra is speaking very loudly to us, saying, yes, you can, yes, you can, yes, you can. By the fragrance of the holy name, you can transform. And the primary vasana, or fragrance of your life, becomes attraction to Krishna. So you have to be patient, and remember that our future is the direction of our vasana. No matter what else we do in our lives, we're going to be carried in the direction of the primary fragrance of our life. That whatever resistance we feel are competing vasanas. So we have to be patient and constantly chant the holy name of the Lord, and very deliberately do it when we're chanting Japa. And the main objective in chanting is to reach absorption. So we actually sense the fragrance of the holy name, that it's sweet. So one last point. A way to think about chanting is that the holy name is sweet. And if we chant sweetly and just let the name touch our ears again and again, then transformation will take place by Krishna's transcendent power. Be aware whether the name is touching your ears or not, because as we chant, it may not touch our ears. We may be so absorbed in radio noise in our head that the name doesn't touch the ear. So our job is to chant sweetly and let the sweetness of that chanting touch our ears. Dear Srila Prabhupada, dear Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, dear Srila Haridas Thakur, if you so desire, please encourage us to chant sweetly and hear the holy names. Thank you for considering our request. Om Tat Sat. Shall we try? Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
I'm going on a short Japa walk. If you'd like to come, please feel free. If you'd like to stay, stay. We're just going to walk to the beach and chant in front of the sunrise, which came up at 6:15. It's already up, but you can still catch it on the horizon. And then we'll come back here for Puja. But it's your choice. We're going to chant and walk and look, and if we can hear down there, we'll also share a couple of reflections. And if we don't have time, we'll share reflections tomorrow or the next day. Vajikal Puja.